Okay, I just want to say welcome. I'm going to show you what I use just as my everyday carry. I just switched into this last Friday. This is my A5. This is a traveler's notebook, A5 cover, and I have a Leuchtturm 1917 A5, as well as an insert from Flyleaf Bookbinding, who made this Traveler's A5 notebook. So I'm going to just try to get it into the light here so you can see the pattern. It's a beautiful pattern, flowers and leaves. I have a little planner charm on here from Disneyland, from their planner collection, or from their charm collection. They don't have a planner collection. That would be wonderful though, wouldn't it? So these are just the pens that I kind of use every day in here, and this is a Micron PN. So this is the brush point pen, brush tip, not brush tip, plastic nib. PN stands for plastic nib pen. And then I have a Precise V5 RT small gel pen. Figure out how to get this in the frame. There we go. I have a Pilot fine fountain pen here. Let's get it in the light. And this just has the Pilot ink cartridges in it. And then I use a Zebra Mildliner dual tip in my planner as well, and you'll see that. So when I open this up, the first insert I have in here, this was came with this notebook, and it is from Flyleaf Bookbinding. And really what I have in here right now, I don't use lined inserts very often, but what I have going on in here is this month, essentially, our library is closed. We're popping up in other locations in our community, but we have projects that we're working on and things that we kind of need to do while we're closed. We're getting new floors and new paint, and so that means new signage and different things that go along with that. So what I have in here, this is just kind of an index, city related, library related, and we belong to a cooperative, so cooperative related. And then I have just kind of that to-do list for each of these. So I have a city projects, I have library projects, and co-op projects, and I'm just kind of indicating what page some of these notes will be on. And then this is that first one that is in the co-op. I've just put some notes in here on page 9. This is labeled page 9, and they're here. I do want you to notice here that I use the Micron plastic nib, and there's no shadow. If I put it up to the light, you can definitely see a shadow, but there's no real ghosting just looking at it this way. So this is nice, thick paper, and I wouldn't be afraid to use my fountain pen on this either. This is just more permanent, and it will allow me to, if necessary, like I want to highlight this, I can go ahead and highlight that, and it's not going to smear like my fountain pen would. There is some ghosting here with highlighting with the Zebra Mildliners. This is a darker Zebra Mildliner as well. So that's really what I have this insert in here for, is just kind of this month. Any notes I need to write down, I can just pull this out really quickly. I can take it with me. I can sketch some things in here as we're putting the library back together. So that's that insert there. I do have 2 unused elastics in here now, and then I have my Leuchtturm in here. So in my Leuchtturm, I had some pockets from Michael's Recollections collections that I just stuck in here so I could store some items. This is from Dutch Bros. I'm in Nevada. And this is a sticker that came out, and all the proceeds went to those victims of the Las Vegas shooting. Got a $2 bill in here, some stickers, some other things. I just have my Christmas card in here. And then I go into the index. So I use it as traditional index. These are the first things I did. I haven't indexed anything else. So this is the start of 2018. However, I am finishing 2017 in here as well, and so you'll see that in a minute. Just left a couple pages blank here, and then I'm using a Calendex. So as you can see, I kind of messed up here and I stuck stickers on here to cover it up. But what the Calendex does, and you can see here that I've already used it a few times, is I'm in December and I am needing to, let's say, book appointments or some other items that are time sensitive. And yes, I put them in my calendar on my computer, absolutely. But I also go ahead and mark them here so that I know when it comes to January 3rd, if I go to page 22, and in the Wikstrom, these are already numbered, I can go ahead and refer to, okay, what do I have? Okay, I have an appointment at 10 a.m. on the 3rd, and so I can put that, you know, here in January on that day that I need to do that. And then you can see I have the 3rd, 4th, 13th, and I have the 1st of February already marked in here. And that's all from yesterday and today. So after the Calendex, I have reminders of, and then to explore. Reminders of will be work items, just different things that I need to remember throughout the day, being a supervisor and manager and leader of a team. And then to explore are just going to be different things that I definitely want our teams to check out and check out of other libraries so that we can implement them in ours if it's what our community is looking for. So then here I have 2017 year in review. Haven't done anything with that. 2018, I have 10 goals that I really want to commit to and make sure that I do. And then I have items that I haven't done yet, and I am not quite sure if I'm going to put them in these locations, and so that's why I've just left them with sticky notes. But I'm looking at a routine tasks, home and work, and then a reading log here. Normally I wouldn't do a reading log. Yes, I'm a librarian. I actually don't read books a lot. I read a lot, and I also listen to audiobooks quite a bit. But I just thought it would be fun to kind of keep track of what I have read throughout the year. And then I love to travel, so where do I want to travel to, and what's my kind of default packing list? So then we go into December 2017. This is just finishing up this month, but my monthly spread here is just a month at a glance, and then my tracker. So my month at a glance, I just put kind of the big things that are happening throughout the month on each of these days, just so that I can refresh myself and go, okay, yeah, that's happening that day, or I have an important appointment that I don't want to miss. Again, I do put all of my calendar appointments, and I even schedule time to perform projects and activities in my work calendar, but I also like to see it here. I then track items here. What I'm tracking is all personal. I have some medical issues, and so I just want to make sure to track that there. I also track exercise when I've hit 500 calories burned for the day. Thank you, Apple Watch. And just different medications or symptoms that I'm having. Okay, so then here I have a just cover this up real quick, but here I have just sticky notes. So these sticky notes are just must do, should do's. They're coming up. They haven't been able, I haven't scheduled them, I haven't noted them, and I stuck them on a sticky note. They're going to stick here. Then this is my while we are closed list. So this list kind of lives in here, but this is my master list for that. We then go into my dailies. So what I have here is I have date, day, to-dos. Normally I would have notes as well if I had a meeting or something. And then I have just here in the corners what I ate that day. which also helps with my symptom tracker for my medical issues. So I just have the last couple days here. Monday, Tuesday, this is today. Only have one thing left to do today. Woo! And then I just keep going. So this is just blank. I've calculated out what I think December is going to take. And then this will be January, my January monthly, and then I will start my January dailies. I think this will take me through an entire 6 months. Not completely sure on that. And then my last page here is a pen test page. So I've tested the Tombow, the fountain pen, the Micron, the Papermate Ink Joy, Mildliner, and then I also have some stamp ink that I've tested here, just to kind of see before I just go ahead and go and do it here, what it looks like actually on the paper. The next thing I have in here is I just have an envelope with some stickers. I don't put a lot of stickers in my planner, but those are really pretty stickers. And that can go in here, but instead of trying to pull it from there, I just take the lip of the envelope and set it like this. So then it keeps the stickers in there, but easy to access. Then on the back here, I've ordered an A5, but I really like these pencil boards, especially with more floppy leather, because it gives it some structure. And so I've just clipped this here in the back, and I just have some sticky notes stuck to that. So that is a look at my A5 Flyleaf book binding traveler's notebook.